Hello everyone and welcome back to today's weather video. So we are talking about two things today, and first of all it's going to be about the upcoming heat wave that's going to grip much of the country from west to east coast basically. So this is basically the breakdown. It's already starting to get hot, especially into the middle part of the country. We already do have heat advisories, even heat excessive warnings out for Kansas City throughout this whole entire next week. Basically, we're going to see basically a heat dome, basically an area of high pressure just sit over the middle part of the country, and that's going to amplify the heat basically. And without any moisture in the air, it's going to make things actually heat up a lot more. So if you live basically from the west coast to east coast, everywhere in between, over the next week it's going to be downright hot for a lot of places. The only exception is going to be Northeast and New England. We're actually going to see slightly below average temperatures for the next week or so, but everywhere else is going to be hot. We're talking about Oregon, Washington, parts of California, going into the inner Rockies, the high plains, Midwest, Central East, Midwest, Great Lakes, East Coast, Southeast, Mid-Atlantic, even down into parts of the Deep South, even Texas. And it's interesting because Dallas, Texas hasn't actually hit 100 degrees yet this year until just like yesterday, which is actually right remarkable in its case. Dallas usually averages about 96, 97 degrees for the month of July as an actual average high. So usually we're either above or below, high, average temperatures, it just seesaws and everything. But Dallas is very, very interesting because this year we've actually been cooler than average in the deep south, and Dallas one has not hit 100 degrees yet this year until just basically yesterday, which again, it's about 30 days, a whole month behind schedule. Normally hit 100 degrees on average at the beginning or middle part of June. It's now the middle and we're coming into the end of July. And we're now just seeing 100 degrees in Texas, Dallas especially. So interestingly enough, however, it's going to be warming up quite significantly. We're going to see a lot of 90s and 100s in the actual central part of the country, spreading down into the southeast. We also do have heat advisories in parts of Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. It's going to be spreading into the mid-Atlantic. DC, we're going to be into the middle 90s for most of the part next this upcoming week and everything. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some heat advisories in the mid-Atlantic as well. Going back into the actual Great Lakes, again, low to middle 90s, going back into places of the upper Midwest, the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin. Minneapolis is actually under a heat advisory for the next couple of days, as temperatures are going to be in the 90s as well. And again, a lot of the overnight temperatures are not going to be below 70 degrees. So it's going to be staying muggy and humid throughout the nighttime hours. So if you have AC, make sure you can crank it up. If you don't, put on a fan, get down to the coolest parts of the actual place, which is usually the basement and everything, to stay cool. But a lot of overnight temperatures are going to be stuck in the 70s, possibly some 80s in the actual south. And that's just basically unbearable to sleep with and everything. Trust me, I know. I sleep, and when it's 75, 76 degrees in my room, I toss and turn all night, and it's not fun and everything. So usually kind of stay near the AC and everything. Even places into the west, we have seen record-breaking heat waves so far this summer. By the way, this is the 5th actual heat wave for the United States this summer. Fifth heat wave, and we're in the middle of summer. We haven't even come to the end of summer. We're not even close to the end. We still have the rest of July, all of August, and parts of September to deal with until summer officially comes to an end, and we're on the 5th major heat wave of the actual year. So really remarkable. Again, places in the Pacific Northwest and the West, you're going to be dealing with, again, temperatures into the 90s and well into the 100s, especially into the desert Southwest, 110s, maybe topping out 120 again. Places like Death Valley, Needles, Yuma, Arizona and everything could be reaching about 120 or so far this upcoming week. So very, very dangerous heat coming over the whole entire United States, except for the exception of the Northeast and New England, where it's going to be staying mildly, relatively cool. Boston, Manchester, New Hampshire, Portland, Maine, Burlington, upstate New York. Expect to see temperatures in the 80s. Wish we could say the same down in DC. We're going to be sweltering with all the humidity and everything. But if you're looking to beat the heat, go to New England, go to the shores and everything. It's going to be cooler, so to say. And then the other thing besides the actual heat is there's an area of low pressure off the southeast coast that the National Weather or National Hurricane Center is looking to monitor for possible development. It could be another tropical depression at the early of the upcoming week. If it does form into an actual tropical storm, the next name would be Fred. We just had Elsa, so Fred would be the next name. It is over the southeast, right off of the actual Florida peninsula, and it's moving very, very, very slowly, like 1 mile per hour due west, basically toward Florida and everything. A lot of the models are literally putting it all over the place. We're not really sure where it's going to go, but if you live along the southeast coastline from South Carolina, Georgia, especially Florida Panhandle, make sure you're monitoring this because a lot of swells are going to be building up along the coastline, outer rain bands from anything that does develop. And again, if it does become an actual named storm, I will let you know and everything. But right now, very disturbed, unsettling weather just off the coast of the southeast and everything. So we'll be monitoring that. But the big story for this upcoming week will be the heat dome for much of the country. So stay cool, literally. Stay hydrated, drink plenty of water. Make sure you're not exercising during the actual heat of the day. So most of the exercise you want to do is either early on in the day or later on in the afternoon and early evening when it's actually not as hot and as humid. Do not try to exercise between the times of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. That's when the sun is most intense, and that's when most of the actual heat related, illnesses and everything come down on people. So make sure you are staying very well hydrated and take care of your health and everything. Until next time, stay safe, and I'll be back with another video very time soon. Take care.